Hello, friends. I'm Leah Slayton, and I am the Executive Director at Well of Mercy. And welcome to the very last of our Advent Well Wednesdays. During Advent this year, we have posted a short devotional each Wednesday morning, and I hope they've been useful to you. And I'm pretty excited that the last one falls today on Christmas Eve. And I want to share an experience with you. So last December, my husband and I were driving through the mountains of western North Carolina, and this is a drive that we have made multiple times, but usually during daylight hours. And the deeper we go into the mountains, the more poverty you can see. We see houses that are in need of repairs or paint, rusted out cars, porches that are crowded with old couches and refrigerators, and all of that can feel pretty heavy. But last year, we were making that same drive in the dark. We didn't see a single dilapidated house. Instead, we saw lights everywhere, lights draped across fences, outlining houses, lights hanging off of old tractors. And those homes that were still weathered and worn shone this time with a kind of glory. Let there be light. And there was. And yet Christmas Eve can sometimes accentuate those things that plunge us into darkness. So for example, at Christmas, we notice how dark it is when loved ones battle addiction, when violence overwhelms our cities or our schools, when grief tries to steal our joy, when families fracture under the weight of illness or conflict. And 2025 has been a hard year for many, and the world can feel ominous. But that's what makes this day all the more relatable for us, because the world Jesus entered, that was dark too, filled with fear and violence and bullies and broken systems and uncertainty and oppression of the vulnerable. Does any of that sound familiar? Because it was into that world that Mary and Joseph arrived as homeless refugees, no room, no family nearby, just the darkness of that stable. And the manger was not velvety soft blankets and baby powder. It was straw and the smell of animals. Their world was messy, weary, and dim. And yet, into that darkness, God again spoke, "Let there be light." And Christ was born, Emmanuel, God with us, not only in the pretty moments, but right where we actually live, among uncertainty and broken traditions and grief and politics and headlines that make our hearts ache. None of that can stop the light. So when the world feels dilapidated and worn down, Christmas brings a promise. And that promise is that darkness will never, ever have the last word, because unto you a child is born. Unto you who are recovering from surgery or waiting on a diagnosis. Unto you who are fighting addiction. Unto you who survived what should have broken you. Unto you holding everything together for everybody else. Unto you who lost someone this year. Unto you who wonders how in the world you will keep going. Unto you a child is born. And the Christ child is always born where he is most needed, wherever a soul needs to feel its worth. So Merry Christmas. The light has come. And we are so thankful we get to share that with you. We hope to see you in the new year. Merry Christmas, friends.